thing about fear is if you don't fight it, it's gonna step on you. You're just gonna look back one day, close your eyes and like have regrets and wish you are just going for that thing. You're just going for that job, going for that business. I'm telling you from experience. Hi guys, welcome to Bloom with Steff Podcast. I'm so excited to have you today. It's been a week. It feels like ages. And I'm so shy talking about it because like I haven't talked to you in a very long time. Yeah. Oh my god. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm actually in a good mood. In a very good mood today. So let's get straight into today's episode. Today's episode is all about fear. But before that, I want to talk about last episode. It was all about gratitude. Gratitude in the sense that we spoke about how we can be grateful in life and be more present in everything that we do as well, like thanking God, just be content and be grateful. And yeah. And today we're talking about fear. Fear for a very long time was my enemy and a friend. I know you were not expecting me to say friend. It was also like that protective Hen, the chicken that's always protecting our eggs and everything from not going outside. Don't go there. Just be in here. Stay with me, okay? Don't go anywhere. That was how it was, because fear was the thing that stopped me from starting this podcast 3 years ago. Yeah. Fear was the thing that made me to buy this equipment that I'm using to record. The headset, the microphone, everything. And fear made me to buy it. Fear also stopped me to not use them. Fear stopped me from using them as well, and it's limited me in so many ways. In terms of friendship, fear stopped me from going after people to go and be friends with people, and fear made me to chase after people, to chase after relationships, chase after friendship. And fear also made me to like push people away from the whole thing. Like, just fear was all of that. Fear made me to push people away. Fear made me to have so much anxiety and everything. It's just, if I keep going on and on talking about it, when I look back, I'll just realize that fear actually made me to lose so many opportunities and so many things in life. But I don't have to keep dwelling on that, because I've learned from it, and I realized that fear was also protecting me from going out of my comfort zone. But that wasn't the thing I wanted. I wanted to be more out there, but fear wanted me to be more in and not like, when I just keep talking about it, it's just a lot. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, fear has stopped you too from so many things. Fear has told you not to talk to that person. Fear has told you that if you just send this request, you might get rejected. Fear has told you that if you don't worry too much, it won't happen, it won't be solved. Fear has told you that if you don't start this business, fear has told you that if you start the business, it won't work out. And fear has held you back from applying for jobs that you're good at it, but because you don't really have one little qualification or even 5 of everything that they want, you like, and then you're not supposed to be there. Fear has made you to limit yourself. You know what it is. I don't have to tell you. But how is it like? Because I realized that the fear wasn't serving me anymore. It wasn't doing anything good to me. It wasn't doing me anything good. I was just being there, still stuck. When I think about it, it's just, I got to a point when I was like, I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to be in this thing, this comfort zone. The comfort zone was no longer comforting me. I was actually suffocating, because I knew there were so many things out there, but then the fear as a friend and the enemy were trying to protect me as a friend, and also in that way of protecting me, I am not getting the life I want. If I had said, oh no, let me continue with the fear, I wouldn't even be here talking to you. I won't be doing this podcast since since March 18 that I released the episode, I won't be doing. Today is like, I can't believe like next week on the 18th we make it like months I've been doing this. If I just said, oh no, let me not do it, I'll not do it, I just don't want to do it, it's like, and then you get to a stage whereby you have to fight that fear. You have to go to a battle with it. And that fear is like, it could be a form of your inner child or your little one or the voice or something. You just have to sit with it and tell like, what do you want? This thing is not serving us anymore. This whole fear is not serving us. Fear, for instance, like maybe you want to talk to a girl, you want to ask her out, and then you're like, what about if she says no? Or you're a guy, or you're a girl, you want to tell a guy like, oh, I like this guy, I want to tell him I like him. What about if he rejects me and finds me weird? Like, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, so many things. Even you want to go for that promotion that you want in your job, you're like, okay, what about if the HR say, no, we don't want you, or the manager or the boss or whoever say they don't want you, they want someone else. What about if all those things were just fake? That's why I told myself, I was like, if fear is telling me that this podcast won't work, what about if I just go, when I think about it, I was just like, what about if it works out? I remember one time I went out, I was reading a book actually. The book was called How to Get Out of Your Comfort Zone. I don't know how to get over anxiety or something, like someone that is an introvert. I've forgotten the name, but the book really helps me. And the book talked about going out of your comfort zone, getting over your fears and everything. And when I read that book, I was going for a job, and the job, I was like, oh my god, I can't really be here. People like me, my color, they're not there, so let me just try. I can't try. But then the thing was like, just take your CV. What's the worst thing that can happen? On the other side of fear is, what's the worst thing that can happen? And that's, they tell me no. Okay, do I die? Nah. Will I die if someone tell me no? Nah. I'll go somewhere else, right? I'll go and put it somewhere else. But when I entered, I was like, people of my color are not there. I saw someone that looks like me there. I was like, oh wow. And then I was like, okay, I'm looking for a job and all of that. You're like, okay, just go meet the owner. He's there. I was like, the owner was like, oh wow. Oh, you're really bold the way you came. And I was like, yeah. And I got it that same day. I don't even know how. And when I told like people, I was like, got it that same day, they were like, ow. I was like, and I think I was like, if maybe I had not gone, that's what I've missed that opportunity. And that through that opportunity I had, it had opened other doors for me. And I didn't know. So today, I won't be talking too much. I'm just going to be going towards it, straight to the point, and try to help you. I'm going to tell you like what worked for me. And I'm also going to like, I've done other research too, or what's going to work for you as well. What psychologists and other brain scientists have said. I don't know. Is it brain science? I don't know. Is it neuroscientist? Neurology. I can't go and bite my tongue. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a neuro something. Why again? Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just having my own fun here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you what I researched on. And well, there's one thing I learned about fear is that the thing about fear is if you don't fight it, it's gonna step on you. If you don't step over the fears and just like, nah, let's get right this. If you don't step over it and tell that I don't want any more, like the fear is gonna step on you and you're gonna be under it. Because one day you're just gonna look back one day, wake up, close your eyes and like have regrets and wish you are just going for that thing. You're just going for that job, going for that business. I'm telling you from experience, like I had that regret. I kept on having it for years. I kept on having it even till this year. But I had to face the fears and also get my mind off it. There's something I'll be doing very soon on YouTube. You can check me out on YouTube, Steffson, STFFSUNN. It's about changing your life. And this, I'm trying to tell you, heads up, this video is going to change your life. And when I release it, you're gonna know. So just go on my YouTube channel, Steff's Son, subscribe, turn on the post notification. This video, I just have so much hope for it, and I know it's gonna change your life, because the things I've been sharing in that video, I'm gonna show you practical steps. I'm not gonna be saying it alone. I'll be showing you like practice, like what it is, the things that you're gonna be doing, and it's gonna even come with like, I don't want to say anything anymore because we're talking about it already. I'm really excited. The video will be coming out very soon, and let me just calm down. But just try and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Steff Son, and turn on the post notification. So I'm going to give you some signs that you are having fear. So I'm going to talk about like the fear, but before that, I want you to do like a question and ask yourself this. The first question, I want you to ask this question. Like the first question is, what are you afraid of? Just take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid that whatever you want to do won't work out? Are you afraid that people will laugh at you? Are you afraid that you get rejected? Are you afraid that business will fall? But you've already had this notion here that it won't work out, and that's the reason why you don't go for it. And that's what we call a sabotage. I had gone through it for years. I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't pay. What are you afraid of? I want you to do something. Before we start your practice, I'll give you signs that you may be having like fear in your life. And yeah, so the first sign is you avoid something new or unknown. They like stay in your comfort zone. That's the first sign. And you'd like to play it safe. Like to play it safe, and you always like when you try to go into something new, it's like something is against your survival mode. It's like, nah. That's not where I'm supposed to be. That's scary. Something just came to my mind about fear. So the other day, I like data and stuff like that. So there was a day I was trying to learn something about your data and using some things. And then my mind was like, my fear was telling me, don't do it. You won't even make it. Like, don't try and do it. Trying to protect me. What about if it doesn't work out? No, I just said, let me just calm down. And I pushed myself and I tried that thing. When I was done, I was excited. I was happy I did it. And then I was like, what if I had not done it? Then I will try. That's when I was keep on avoiding. Next thing is just go bigger in my face. Just go bigger and bigger in my face. But then I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go do it. Okay. So the second sign is you're always feeling intimidated when you see other people around. Okay, fear in the sense that it affects your confidence. You're not confident. You start having insecurity because you're scared that if they find out that you have a lack or a limit, then it's gonna be So fear keeps you, don't bring yourself out, don't say too much. So whenever you're in a meeting or in a boardroom or something, you don't want to say something, you're scared of speaking up because you feel like, even in a relationship, if you are in a relationship and then you and your partner, they do something that you don't like, it's okay to say, I don't really like this. You can't even say your needs because you're scared that, what if it's too much? And then you start suppressing your needs, and then you start feeling intimidated because of that. That's a sign of fear to you having fear in your life. Then the third one is that fear makes you not believe your own intuition. Fear makes you not believe your own guts. It makes you not believe your own self. It makes you not believe that you can actually do something. It makes you start having this whole victim mindset as well. It makes you start believing that whatever you do, it won't work because you can't. Because fear is always having this, can't. But when you see that people are doing it, they're like, oh, that's them. But not you. But why not you? I always ask myself, like, whenever I want to do something and like, oh, people are doing it, then I can't. I'm like, why not me? They have one head, I have one head. And they have 2 hands, I have 2 hands. I have like 10 fingers, I have 10 fingers. They were created by God. So am I. I was created by God. If other people are doing it, then why can't I do it? Why not me? Why not you? If you are always scared that people are achieving their dreams and going after their life, but it's not going to be you, you're just putting yourself backward all the time. But why not you? Those people that you're saying, oh, they have it because it's them and you can't have it because it's you. They have 10 fingers though. Yeah, they have 10 fingers. They have 1 head, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 1 beautiful lips, nose, 2 legs, feet. They have the same thing. And the biggest thing is that they were all created by one source. They were all created by one God. And they all came from Him. So, why not you? The same God that gave them those creativity and give them that boldness to go after it, gave you to, just for you to tune into it and then push yourself into that. Okay? Then, the other part is that, like I said, fear keeps you stuck. And fear, one thing is that when you're having fear is that you keep seeing the negative side of everything. You don't see the positive side. It's always like, what if it doesn't work out? What if, you're something that have this negative mindset every single time. That's the thing about fear. It's not good. It's not like good fear. Fear is bad. It's not good. I don't want to get all preachy, but the Bible says in Psalms 118 verses 6 to 7, like, why shall I fear when God is for me? The Lord is for me, so why shall I be afraid? There is no fear, because fear is not the fruit of the Spirit. I was talking about God's word and everything, but fear is not the fruit of the Spirit. It's not what God wants in you. Even God said that if you are coming to Him, come with boldness, come with this intuition that you believe, not you're coming scared. So fear always have this negative mindset that it won't go well, it won't do that. But nah. I know, I don't want to say it, but, and you're probably thinking it, or you've probably thought about it. The life that you've missed because fear has held you back. You've had the regrets. I did too. The things that you've missed, the people you'd have missed talking to and everything, the people you'd have, like, things that you'd have done for so long, for so many things that would have helped your life, but fear held you back. Yes, fear. But we're going to be reframing fear. We're not going to be seeing fear as a way to stop us, or a way to stop us from doing things, or stop us when we've already like failed about it. But we're going to do something whereby fear is going to be like a friend. At the same time, we're going to use it as a way to push us to do more. There was this lady, I forgot, her name is Jamie Killman, and she's the founder of IT Cosmetics, and she said something about one time she went to a boardroom so they can actually, like an investor, they can actually invest in our products. She can start selling and everything. Then the investor told her that we can't really invest in your company because people like you don't really get it. People like your skin type, your body size and everything. She was like, oh, because she said that, no problem. She said that she had it in her gut. She was like, I'll show you something. And years later, she has sold a business to L'Oreal, like, I don't know if it's the millions, but I know it's like millions of dollars to L'Oreal. I think it's about billions actually. So if she had allowed that fear to say, okay, that voice told her that, oh, you can't do it there, and then the fear she had inside of her too, she won't even be, there'll be no IT Cosmetic, honestly. So we're going to talk about how we can actually overcome the fear. So the first thing for you to overcome fear, I'm going to tell you about what worked for me. I'm just so excited about talking about this. I'm just excited about telling you how you can actually overcome fear, because this is what I've been working for me. It worked for me and it's still working for me because I keep using it. Even when I have like fear, I won't say that I don't have fears at all. I do, but do I let it hold me down? Nah. That's the thing. You don't allow it. You overcome it by the word of God. And also like some things that you can do. So this is a ritual I want you to do. First of all, for you to overcome fear is write the thing you're afraid of. Have a journal, like have like a book, and just write it out. Trust me, when you start pouring out your feelings and then you're writing everything that you're scared of, it's not about saying it, just write it. And then you like start pouring it out. You're just like venting and all. You feel more light. And then when you look at what you're afraid of, next question under that, under writing like what are you afraid of and asking yourself is, are these true or they are just facts? Facts are not truth. So you're just like, okay, so if this is the fact and everything. This is what I'm afraid of. All right. Next thing is, are they relevant to my life? If yes, like if you're scared of what people will say, okay, will you die? I know that. The next thing after that, after writing that, like writing what you're afraid of and writing if they are true or if they're just like facts, and also asking if you're going to die or whether is it relevant to you. Next thing for you to do is take all those things and then write, how will you feel when you get over the fears? Trust me. How will you feel when you start doing those things? How will you feel when you start going for the dreams, applying for the jobs, the business that you want to do, you're starting it again, even if you failed, how will you feel? And then ask yourself that. Then, because this actually will help us to do the next steps under that first step about writing your feelings, because those parts are like breakdowns. So how will you feel on the other side when you do it? Trust me, you tell me that you're going to be happy. Okay. You're going to feel more fulfilled. Then next thing is, we're doing something, called like practicing a breathing exercise. Like you just try that. Immediately you write that. After you've written everything you've done, like you've written everything already, you just take a deep breath. Just practice breathing with your mouth like that. Like just be breathing and just, it helps you distress and just like it's reclaiming everything again. Just feeling more better. When you start doing that, you start feeling like some release. You can feel the tension. Sometimes my fears, I feel it in my stomach and then my chest and also my back. So I just do is like, when I start that breathing exercise, I just feel more relieved and yeah. Then after that, like I said, when you think about what will happen and all, close your eyes and just visualize yourself doing the things you're afraid of. Close your eyes. After you've done it, like when you're done with the breathing exercise, close your eyes and visualize yourself doing that. I didn't say like just imagine now. Close your eyes and just see yourself doing the same things you're afraid of. The thing actually helped me, and it always helped me every time. Because before I started this podcast, I was always like, when I found out about this ritual, I did it as well. I just closed my eyes and then I imagine myself recording. I imagine myself actually just feeling like this. I imagine myself like on my hair and my trousers and just like feeling uncomfy. I imagine myself, even like the things that I want to do, the business I want to start, the future I have for myself and all like that, and what God has for me. I just close my eyes and I visualize. Sometimes I get so emotional, I start crying because I feel like that's so beautiful and they're already existing. So what you need to know is that when you're visualizing this stuff, don't visualize it because you just want to just get out of the way. Nah, when you're visualizing it, be more intentional about it. Just breathe and then you close your eyes and you just like imagine that it's already existing. Honestly, it's already existing. The life that you want already exists. It's not in the past. It's actually here already. I'm telling you, like, the life you want is already here. When you start telling yourself that, like, visualizing yourself getting over that fears, and you're like doing the same thing that you're scared of, it's already existing. What you just need to do is just take an action and then go into it. Being in tune with what you want to do. It's like, oh wow, it's just beautiful. Like, right now, when I just did it too, the things I imagine in my hair, like, I was just so happy. And trust me, you're gonna enjoy that. Finally, I'm talking about like facing your fears. Really like imagine it, what will happen when we get over the fears. Now we're gonna face it. We're gonna fight it. And like I said, writing it down. So also, how do we actually face our fears is doing the things that we're trying to avoid. Doing the things that we're scared of. If it's for you, for instance, you want to apply for a job, just do it, even if you're not qualified. I'm telling you, do it. Even if your business that you want to do, write out the plan and start and take an action. Because when I say about your fears and writing it down also is that it's not just about you say you want to like get over your fears, and then next thing you're not doing anything about it. Like, what's the essence of it? What is the essence of me telling you to visualize and then you're not doing anything about it? You visualize and then you take actions by facing the fears and doing the things. So, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's time for you to stop allowing your fears get over you. It's time for you to get over your fears. It's time for you to step on your fears. Step over it. I don't allow your fears to step on you. You're the one in charge of your feelings. You're the one in charge of everything. You're the one to control it, not it controlling you. Okay? Anyways, it was really lovely talking to you today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. I just hope that you get over your fears and have faith more in yourself. Trust God and trust in yourself that you can do it. Just have faith over fears. Okay? Anyways, thank you very much for listening. Do well to share this episode to someone that you think they've been in this rut for too long, that they've allowed fears to hold them back. And share this episode to someone today. Don't forget to like it and subscribe. Follow this podcast. People that are watching, you guys don't subscribe. It's not good. It's not helping. Just subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. Be subscribed to this episode. And don't forget to also check my YouTube channel, Steffson, STFF space SUNN. Okay? I'll see you next week, and also listen to other episodes as well. I love you. I really do. And I hope you get over your fears and be more into your own potentials and don't allow fear to hold you back anymore. Alright, bye. I love you. Mwah.